It's a gift of the God. Every natural resource, whether it's oil, gas, wind, sun, gold, silver, copper, all that are natural resources. And countries should not be blamed for having them and should not be blamed for bringing these resources to the market, because the market needs them, the people need them.
Azerbaijan President Ilham Aliyev, delivering a speech at the 2024 United Nations Climate Change Conference, otherwise referred to as COP29, a gathering that perhaps raises more questions than it provides answers to issues of the environment. Beyond COP29, however, Nigeria is facing its own peculiar issue regarding climate change back at home.
Nigeria is Africa's most populous nation, one working tooth and nail to drive socio-economic reforms. While citizens are waiting with huge expectation to see how much of significant results will emerge in that regard, the country also has to grapple with the adverse impact of climate change. Rising sea levels, drought up in the north of the country, coupled with excessive rains, it means that this otherwise blessed nation will have to find a closure between data and the conversation around climate change.
Average annual temperature in Nigeria has been projected to swing between 1.1 and 2.5 degrees Celsius by 2060. This stark reality highlights the country's need to use data as a tool for addressing the visible impact of climate change. Timothy Ogenye is Senior Climate Policy Analyst at Society for Planet and Prosperity, a research fellow at the Center for Climate Change and Development at Alex Ekweme University in Ebonyi State. He shares his thoughts.
We did a study to find out the 36 states of Nigeria, what are the states doing as regards climate change. And the data we got is that among the 36 states, only 7 states have a climate change policy.
What then needs to be done in order to address this anomaly? Ogenye again offers some insights.
The developing country came up with a unified amount of $1.3 trillion, but the developing country made a commitment of $300 billion. So that falls short of what the developing country is asking for. However, if you have a database, we know an exact amount that is needed per community, based on the project that we need to do. And one of the key projects that we realize that needs to be done when it comes to climate change is issues of adaptation. What is adaptation? Helping communities to adjust to the impact of climate change. We might not necessarily start mitigating some of the impact by lowering the increase of the greenhouse gases to lower the global temperature, but we can adapt. And some of the projects we need to start doing is what we refer to as the locally led adaptation.
Following the deliberations that held at the COP29 in Baku, Azerbaijan, Many of the pundits who follow developments around climate change now say that this particular event, unlike the ones before it, is a game changer for the environment. However, the issues around funding and the scientific aspects of this conversation will also pose their peculiar challenges in the days, weeks, months, and years ahead.